Age of UFC 285 with a man who is beloved in the MMA community, brother. Cody Garbrandt. Listen, not just from a journalism standpoint, but from a fan standpoint, it is nice to see you back in the win column. And listen, brother, before we get into the fight, I seen the cowboy boots. When are we going to film with the Nelk Boys? When are we going to get me on like a horse or something like that?
I got 2 horses out here in Vegas, stabled, so we can go tomorrow. You know, I got my family, that's what I plan on doing. Hopefully I didn't get hurt in the fight, so I'm able to go ride my horse. I got a couple horses out there. We got some unbroke ones. If you guys want to see him get on an unbroke one, that's a real cowboy. But we want to do that soon. We got some amazing horses out there. I mean, they're amazing animals, so that'd be fun to get you out there.
Yeah, I think it would, brother. I mean, I don't even think I've been on a horse in my life, so.
Well, it's funny. The first time I was on his horse was last December. I went home for Christmas, and my family's had them, been around them. Just like, I want to get a horse, and now I have 4 horses. And absolutely, it's something that I love to do. Go train all day and then go hang out with my horses, and I'm learning. I have a great horse trainer that's helping me just learn and bond with the horse. And it's fun to get on the saddle and learn, man. I truly love riding horses, and I can't wait to get out and just ride some more.
Now, what is it about yourself that just relates to MMA fans? Because I feel like there's just, like I said, man, you're a beloved fighter in the MMA community, but what makes you so relatable?
Man, I'm grateful that the fans, stand behind me and through thick and thin, and wins and losses. But I think that I just keep it real. You know what I mean? I just don't try to sugarcoat anything or try to be something I'm not. I'm a poor white kid from a small hometown in Ohio that had a dream and never gave up on it. On his darkest days, was to be a world champion, and I just kept, grinding and overcoming obstacles like anyone in life. I just didn't want to, settle for anything less than what I had dreamed of for so long. So I think I just keep it real and just, sometimes I say outlandish things, but I just wear my heart on the sleeve. And I think a lot of people can relate to myself, doing that where I came from. So, small town, blue collar worker from families like coal mines and factory workers, and they have a dream that everyone thought was probably silly and crazy to go, and you're going to be a UFC fighter. I remember my teachers and people that I was close to, I thought that'd be my peers, would tell me like, can you really make it in this? I'm like, I'm going to give like hell to try. And, I just kept, grinding, and I had a great family support. My mother, I'm so thankful for her to, allow me to fight and get in there. And I think that's why, I think I'm just keep it real, even wins and losses, and especially just with personal life and things, mental health and things. I just say, we're not perfect, we're humans. We make mistakes, and we got to grow and learn from them.
And obviously people ask, how was your fight? But I want to know, how is Cody Garbrandt the person right now? How are you doing, brother?
Man, I appreciate you asking that. That's a heartfelt question. Yeah, obviously it's great to be in a win, but out 16 months and the things I've been going through in life has been tough. But I am forever grateful my son is healthy. I thank God every day that he's healthy, and he's such an unbelievable young man going into. He turns 5 next week, so that's it. This is just the sugar. This is icing on the cake for me. I'm as long as he's healthy and taken care of, and food in his belly and a roof over his head, I'll continue to keep doing whatever I have to provide for him and be there for him and just show him how much I love him.
And how good is this team you got around you? Because obviously your opponent, Trevin Jones, Javid's fought him in the past. You got Dewey Cooper. Seems like you got a pretty all-star corner right around you.
Yeah, it's great. I was so nervous about the move, but like I said, ended up getting divorced, and my ex was from here. Moved back. I was very nervous. I was with Team Alpha Male. Those are my brothers. I literally went out there at 1-0 as a broken 22-year-old, didn't know what to do, but I said, hey, I'm going to go out to Alpha Male and give it a shot, and they believed in me. We worked hard and got to 5-0, got in the UFC, and then I got to 11-0 world champion. I'm forever grateful for those guys. I miss and love them so much. My son comes first. I got to be there for him, and I'll never be away from him. I promised that the day that he was born, that he would never have to go without me a day and never have to question our love that I have for him. And it was honestly hard adaptation to come out here, but I'm so grateful for Coach Dewey. He puts his heart and soul into it. Coach Chase Pammy, he runs a great wrestling program out here, Gold Rush Wrestling Academy. Those kids are so blessed and should just be thankful that they get to go and learn off of something that's so invested in them. And then Javid Basharat is just a phenomenal human being. When I first met him out here, he was getting ready for his UFC debut actually against Trevin, and just the skill that he has. Him and his brother actually Farid just fought in the card earlier. Them guys are just awesome stablemates to train with and have in their corner. They're so sharp and talented. I look for them to be world champions and fighting at the highest level for years to come.
Awesome, brother. Now, I mean, I think we got to make this happen. I'm just going to go back to the beginning of the conversation. We're going to throw me on top of a horse. We're going to film it for the Nelk Boys. Cody Garbrandt, you got anything else to add before we get out of here?
No, man. Appreciate the first interview with you guys. It was cool, you know what I mean? So more to come with this horse riding saga. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen, Cody Garbrandt, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. As always, hey, y'all know me, still the same OG with Full Send MMA. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.